Welcome to our podcast.
No, it shouldn't be like that.
Also, we have one mic, so we have to kind of try and, if one person is really talking.
Okay. Yeah, and also it shouldn't be like that. You should just start talking. No, welcome and all that.
We can also edit out the intro.
This intro is a good intro. I'm trying to be as natural as possible. You saying hello.
Is that not natural then?
No, you try to make it unnatural, right? And I'm telling you to be natural.
Yeah, but why is
the whole thing?
Is say hello unnatural?
No, but you say welcome,
or like say welcome unnatural.
See, we're trying to be unique.
Okay,
right?
okay.
We're trying to be unique.
So we shouldn't say welcome, or we shouldn't say hello. We should just okay.
See, I'm going to quote C to be great already.
Oh my god!
Because I remember when I started listening to him, C to be great and Brady, it was more like they just started talking. You know what I'm saying? There was no welcome. There was no thing.
Okay, that's true. That's true.
Saying? So just
fair.
Through it and stuff because other podcasts they're like, oh hello, welcome to the thing or whatever we talk about. We don't have a thing.
But what they do is that they edited they will put part of the conversation that happened maybe in the middle and splice it and put it in the beginning. Mm-hmm. So they did actually say welcome.
Really?
It's just that wasn't the beginning. What happened is at the very beginning of the episode they spliced in something else, I think.
At the first episode?
I believe so. But then they played the Hello Internet sound and then they say, oh, so I guess we're doing the podcast or something. So it was something like that. So
whatever. Yeah.
So okay, what should we talk about? Okay, no. First, let's talk about how we got into podcasts or our favorite. Since we've already started talking about Hello Internet,
okay.
we should talk about how Hello Internet is our favorite podcast. Yeah. So
and I think we're the only two Nigerians, black.
Yeah, probably
that ever listened to it.
You remember
when
I was gonna say the whole
sending the message.
So nobody's going to know what we're talking about.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Okay, so let me start by trying to explain what Hello Internet is.
Oh no.
So okay. So you have probably seen a video from this YouTuber called CGP Grey. He does these animations. Is it animation? Cartoons, animation. And he just does explaining about different things. I think one of his most popular videos is explaining the difference between the UK, England, all of that kind of stuff.
North Ireland, I think,
Northern Ireland, all of that stuff.
Britain and stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So he did a podcast with this other YouTuber who's called Brady, and it was the best podcast ever.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and exactly, people don't get it, but the people who understand know that it's the best podcast ever.
Yeah.
And then they basically did it for I don't even know how many years, because I was in university when I first heard it. And then I told Mode about it, and then
you didn't tell me about it.
Didn't I tell you about it?
No, you didn't tell me. I was listening to it in the car.
Oh, okay.
And then you were just you can only start listening to it properly.
Until, I actually vaguely remember this.
Yes,
because you can't just start in the middle. You have to have started from, because the whole point is knowing them.
Yeah. And
so,
I'm happy that because
exactly.
I don't know why for me. That's why I'm saying that it's literally only you that we can understand, because I found that interesting. I was like, what are you listening to?
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? And I was like, you were like, oh, from the beginning. I was like, okay. And then I started listening to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But anyway, they did it for a long time.
Yeah.
I don't think it was up to 10 years, but it was maybe 9 or 8 years or something. Yeah. And then in February of 2020, they released their normal episode and then never released an episode after that.
Yeah.
And so we've been traumatized by it because
we don't know the reason.
Yeah. And it was just and then as part of it, the whole thing about Nigerian is that they did this is gonna sound so nerdy. They did a flag contest thing. They were gonna have a flag of Hello Internet. So everybody who listens would vote on which flag they want, and then the way you vote is that you send a postcard to them physically. So I sent a postcard, but it was from Nigeria. And then they looked at it and was they almost didn't believe it was from Nigeria. But the reason it didn't count was that you're supposed to send the postcard without an envelope, but then because I sent it from Nigeria, it was in an envelope. So they just said, oh, this is from Nigeria, but we'll investigate later, because they were in the middle of counting 1 million ballots or something. So
yeah.
So Cool. So should we also introduce ourselves?
Oh yeah, yeah. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to introduce myself.
Okay,
I'm
so
really bad at this.
my name is Iri, and this is my sister Mode.
Yeah.
And we look and sound alike.
Yeah, apparently. I don't.
Yeah.
No, I disagree. We don't look alike.
Okay, cool.
But
we agree that we sound alike.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, we do look alike.
Okay.
Right, but not like
I have accepted it.
How people make it look like, oh, I can't tell the difference between me and you.
Okay, yeah, I think that one is a bit extreme.
That's the one that's like, oh.
But the reason why I get it is because like I've met people where I met them and then I met their brother, and then I actually confused them for the other person, and it's like if you don't know us that well, then like I can see why you would confuse one for the other, because it's not like you know each other that well, but then like so
cool.
Let me see, that is still recording. It looks like it's still recording. So
okay,
yeah.
And then
so who am oh gosh,
exactly,
yeah,
she's a tech.
You actually can't even say what I am, because I don't know what I am at this point.
So, okay, what have you accomplished?
Okay, I have been a tech person, but I don't know what I'm going to. I'm starting an MBA program in like a few weeks, so after that I don't know what I'm going to do necessarily, or I have an idea, but like I don't know. It's probably something in finance, maybe.
Yeah, but I don't think you have to know. Like for me, I think this is the millennial thing. I think millennials like do different things. You know what I'm saying? Like throughout their years. Like we're not in this.
Okay, we're
not in this
box of just like going straight,
because like those in our parents' days, they just had like that job, as in it was more industrialization stuff. So you and then you build onto that career and you just continue through that. career. But now.
And stuff was way more stable back then. You generally you started working in and then they keep increasing you. But nowadays they don't really hire from within as much.
Exactly.
So you have to keep on bouncing around.
And and I liked your article. We will put it in the link.
Oh yeah, link in the description.
Yes, I like your article. About, isn't master?
Oh yeah, master, like jack of all trades, master of none thing.
It was actually
master
really,
of one. Yeah.
Like I liked it because for me, it's always very hard for me to say what I am. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I believe I do a lot of different things well. Do you know what I'm saying? And so I liked the article because that the whole thing about Shakespeare saying jack of all trades is a master of none. Do you know what I'm saying? You'd be like questioning yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
And then at the end it says,
then the second part of it is that better still than a master of one. Something like that, exactly. Which is still better. So it's funny how everybody uses the quote as you should not be a jack of all trades, but the actual quote says it's still better to be a jack of all trades than to just do one thing.
Exactly. And I think as in for me, what I've because I've gone through a lot of different phases in my life of learning different things and stuff. And what I noticed is that when you learn a lot of things, they all connect.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
Fascinating. When you start knowing things at a higher level than the basics, you can see that they all connect in some way, and there's the fundamental pattern or truth to it. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what I find very, very fascinating. Stuff. So I
agree. I think it's from the book I read, Range, that they really talked about
I saw that you read Range.
I thought that was very interesting because he just talked about how the specialized people are good, but then when you're it's very tunnel vision. You can only approach a problem in one way.
Exactly.
And then when you get to I can't remember the example they gave. It was something they were building. Was it a car or a rocket or something, and it was always having issues, and the engineers were still just looking at it in one way, but then somebody who was completely from outside just came and saw that it was a simple thing of did you notice that this only happens in this temperature, and then but like you can't have that insight if all you're looking at is like
that one thing.
the thing. And and also been reading a lot about like finance and investing, and I'm like interested in Charlie Munger, who is like that partner to Warren Buffett,
extraordinary investor as well.
Yeah, exactly. And he was I'm reading his. It's like a book of his talks. I don't think he has a book of things, but it's like just all the different talks he's given. And he always talks about what he calls like worldly wisdom. Yeah. And he just said that, he learned stuff about like, I don't know, physics and like biology and stuff. And you can see how he learns different concepts from all these different things, and then it uses it to inform how he looks at businesses. So it's like, it's actually quite interesting to see how all the different things can sort of help.
Yes.
Yeah, because you always say like, I don't use my psychology, but like I do actually use it. But I kind of, I guess I'm not always actively thinking. I mean, I definitely don't regret doing it because I enjoyed it a lot, and I think I learned a lot. But like, it's good to know that it wasn't just I just did it because it was fun, and I didn't like.
No, I didn't even. Yeah, I never knew that you had that perception at all. Like, I thought it was a very good thing to do, especially with you did that and law. So I was just like, that's a very good combination.
Interesting.
You know what I'm saying? I always thought that was very like smart. Like,
it wasn't calculated.
I thought you like
really
sort of knew that this would be a nice combination.
But I studied law because I didn't want to finish school.
I know you were like, let me just do law, but I thought that maybe in some back of your mind as well.
I guess
psychology, law, like
it wasn't a conscious decision, but obviously in hindsight I can see how it kind of can go together. But it wasn't like a calculated decision. It was just it happened to happen.
I think it's like a very good like anything that can be applicable to all life. You know what I'm saying? So psychology can be applicable anywhere. Yeah. It's not something that cannot be useful. And Mom used to say something that I always think about. Like, I prove things. It's like no knowledge is ever
it's not I don't know what the word is.
I
get what you mean. It's not useful.
Exactly.
It's not useless,
so,
rather.
As in, I never thought about it in that,
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Yeah. You need to give your own introduction, by the way, because you actually have not
rambling around. So that
don't worry, I won't forget.
I don't talk about me.
Okay.
So I used to have like an art studio, like in Nigeria. Like, and I used to create arts and put it on like cases and skins and stuff like that. And I used to do exhibitions and stuff. When I say I used to, it doesn't mean I can't do it again and stuff, but like it's like I feel like I'm entering another phase of my life and things. And so like I actually did this like career development coach thing, like to figure out.
Did I tell you that I spoke to her?
Oh, you did?
Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't.
I
spoke to her.
And stuff. So I was really amazing, and she made me realize that like I have this very like I'm more or less like a researcher, and that's why like I have all these phases of doing deep research, and then I now apply it in a creative way or like spread the knowledge and stuff. So that's kind of my whole thing. So I've done quite a lot of things. So when people ask me what I do and stuff, I'll go out and say, oh no,
exactly.
Like, start saying I've done comics, I've done painting, I've done writing, I've done like editing, film editing, I've done curation of exhibitions of like learning cultural things about Nigeria. I bet I'm forgetting some things and stuff. So I've done a lot of things, but the thing is that all these things come from a deep curiosity and sense of finding out these deep connections to. It's hard to explain, but I'm just always interested in getting better in my life, and that is what I'm always trying to search for and stuff. Like I'm constantly evolving and seeing different things and stuff. So, and somebody once told me, like, I've had it twice now, that somebody said, like, I'm sort of like a philosopher.
That's actually,
and
like,
I now see
that makes a lot of sense.
And no wonder I had a problem with career, what's it called, because like
interesting.
I love
you are a philosopher. This actually makes so much sense.
I was like, it was actually the Portuguese teacher that said that.
Oh, interesting.
Because I wrote the article I wrote it in Portuguese.
Which article?
That the first article that I shared.
Oh, interesting.
Because I wanted to like.
I want to read that. That's cool. I want to read it in Portuguese. Yeah.
Okay.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, so I also learned Portuguese. That's what I'm saying. Like, and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, and I didn't. That was very interesting and stuff. So to understand that perception, and also one of my cousins actually said that I should take a Portuguese. Even the Portuguese teacher said I should take a course.
Oh,
and
okay.
Then another cousin said that I should take a course, and I was like, that's really interesting.
Like a philosophy course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's actually a really good idea.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you should do it.
Yeah. So that was. But as in, it's funny because I'm already on that line. So if you talk about the books that we've read and stuff, that really helped. That was really interesting that they said that, because I want to sort of go into that thing and stuff. So so that's sort of what I don't know if that makes sense.
I mean, it definitely makes sense.
Yeah, like I guess currently I've just finished studying like educational philosophies and stuff. Because like I'm a new mother, and I really wanted to know the best way that I would want to educate my child. So I delved into like 7 educational philosophies, and and so that's the kind of things I do, right? So, and I'll now go to another phase
of what you're going to be researching.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's kind of.
So when you do your research, I mean, I know that you've been doing your tweets, but when are you going to like make it like content for people like me to, so I don't have to read
those are the articles. So
it's the articles you've decided on doing
at least for now. So I've done 2 articles, and I'm planning to do 4 articles.
Okay.
And
on the topic of education.
And then after that, then I'll see what I can do. Maybe I can do a video or something, but let me do that first. I know you want video.
Exactly.
So I'll see how I can do that. At least like it really, really is very good to write. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
No, I agree.
And I've even seen how that really helped you with your tech.
Yeah.
I usually write fiction. So fiction is a very different concept. So when I was scared of writing non-fiction.
Right.
But it really helped me organize my thoughts so much. I was like, whoa, because with fiction, you see, I write also fiction.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
With fiction, you're not writing to like particularly organize your thoughts. You're actually writing to, how do I say, express yourself. Express how you're feling.
Right.
Do you know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, so it's more of a feeling, and it's sort of like you're in darkness and you're just like writing to get into the light. But with nonfiction, for me, I noticed, like, I know what I want and I know the end. How do I organize it to make sense? Do you get what I'm saying? And so it was extremely like fascinating, and I loved it because like now I can even explain it better what I think education is, and what, the like how to educate somebody and stuff like that. Like so it was really, really interesting and nice. So that's
a good point. Like I think writing for me has always helped me like figure out what I'm trying to say. Like the reason why I felt, I don't know, I was actually at a tech conference when I started writing the most recent article. Okay. And I was just, because a lot of people kept on asking me, oh, what's new with you? Or what are you doing? So I had to keep keep on thinking like, wait, what do I actually say? Because I don't know what I'm doing. And then I just like, actually let me just write something. So I just kind of felt inspired and just wrote it. And then it really helped me process how I felt about the whole thing. And then when I spoke to the career coach, she actually read it. Which was fun. So she read it just before we got on the call. And then she now asked me like, so how do I feel about this call? And then I was just like, I actually feel so conflicted about it. And then I just said everything in the article. And she was like, yeah, I read the article. And she just wanted me to say it as well, like this. And she was like, she completely kind of agrees in that starting the coaching right now is not necessarily the best thing, but it's something I can do alongside the MBA program. So like as I am making certain decisions through the program, I can have somebody there to like kind of help guide me. But I'm not necessarily in the stage of, I don't know anything about what I want to do. Like I have an idea. It's more about like crystallizing it. So.
Well, what did you think about her and how she?
She was awesome. I
liked her.
Like, it was, and she's almost like she just read my mind in what I wanted. Exactly, so it just felt really.
So that's why she was like, "Nah, it's fine."
Because like I don't know, it was just good, basically. Okay. So I look forward to hopefully actually like working with her. Okay. Yeah. I guess maybe we can put her information in the description. But yeah, cool. Yeah. Okay, so. You said you had something you wanted to talk about. Let me see. The time. Okay.
I hope not.
Yeah. I really, really hope that this recording actually works. Because I keep thinking that it's going to just like stop. Or something's going to happen to it. But like, so what is the topic that you wanted to...
I'll start with like a explosive. Okay. Kindle is a scam.
Oh, God.
Oh, my gosh. I just got...
I was looking at what that was. But I have all my books on Kindle already. Stop doing this to me.
It's more of like a book.
Let me see.
Okay, so like this is what I'm reading.
Yeah. So you can do that on Kindle too.
You can do it on Kindle.
Yeah.
The last book you're reading.
Yeah, the book that you're currently reading. You can kind of show what it looks like.
Oh yeah, it's like this. Well, I didn't have it in. In the thing, and then you can buy your books in here.
Okay.
Kindle does not allow you to buy the books.
Do they not allow that?
No, they do not allow it.
Okay, so why else is Kindle a scam? Because I have so many books on Kindle already.
No, of course, it's very difficult.
Are you going to buy me this?
Wow, no, but you have to buy you have to now get the accounts of Kobo and stuff like that.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. No, Kindle was actually annoying me, and that's what...
Wait, why?
Okay, so... I want to be able to write in my book.
Oh my God. You're going to make me write this thing. I'm so annoyed.
Exactly. So it allows me to write. I haven't gotten the stylus yet. That was the reason I was looking for an e-reader that can write.
Do you know that they have a Kindle that does that, but it's like the Remarkable, so it's big like this. It's even a bit bigger than the Remarkable.
No, with Kindle you highlight and then have like a thing and then you.
But this is actually just like writing.
You're supposed to be able to write on it.
Oh my gosh!
Exactly.
Okay. Oh yeah. What else?
That was the main reason I started looking for it. And then I just like the fact that you can buy it. Like, you can just books and stuff like that.
Is it in color? It looks like it's in color. Yeah.
Like I was trying to figure out whether I should do color or not. And then,
wait, what's the price compared to a Kindle? Like, it's cheaper, isn't it?
It's more or less the same.
Okay.
So it was 100 and something pounds.
Oh, okay. It's not cheaper than the like base Kindle, but
because
like
this is not the base.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
This one.
And then it has physical buttons.
Yes, it has physical buttons.
Oh gosh.
It's small.
I don't like you.
Like you can connect to, I don't know with whether with Kindle you can connect to your job course.
No, you can't.
Articles.
No. Oh my God.
Do
you know why this is annoying?
Yeah, why this is annoying?
Because I've been looking for like, okay, there's certain, I want to start reading like, because I'm in my finance bro era. I want to start reading like, financial reports and stuff, and it's a PDF and I can't read it on my thing, and I'm like, I also didn't want to put it like, or I couldn't really put it on my Kindle. I didn't want to put it there.
Yeah, exactly. So when I started looking through other places, I now saw this and I was like,
this is annoying.
Yeah, exactly. It's just more book.
The thing is, I've actually heard from other people that Kobo is better.
Okay.
But like, I just ignored them.
Exactly. No, I mean, I was just like, I thought e-readers are not for
It's so cute. Let me see.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, this is so annoying.
And then for me, why I chose the color,
was
because like I want to buy children's books Daramola so I can read.
Oh.
Because that's what I struggle with.
Oh yeah, that's
like,
a good.
I struggle with. When we travel, like I want to be reading to him. Do you have to say? So I pick only 1 or 2 books.
But okay, I see. You can actually read a bunch of different
other books and stuff.
Yeah,
and
fair.
But I just got it. But I was just so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, is this what, like, Kindle,
oh my
man.
gosh.
Kindle.
This is really annoying. This was not my plan of like, but you know what, actually, it's one of our cousins. Actually, her birthday has passed, but she asked for a birthday present. One of our cousins, and she said she wanted a Kindle. So now I guess I can give her my own Kindle, so that I can get this one.
No, but you have to now start building the thing.
Yeah, I know.
And check what they have and stuff.
Yeah, I'll check what they have, and I'll look at fair. I would do like a bit of research. Yeah.
So far, I was just like,
but yeah,
dude, like this is more of a book for me. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but I didn't, with Kindle, you have to now buy extra for non-advertisement though.
Yeah.
This one is
of
not
course,
like that.
of course.
Do you know what I'm saying? I like this one. 1% read, 11 hours to go. That's always like. I was like, cool.
This is annoying.
Yeah.
Okay, what can I get you to buy?
Oh,
Since you're getting wow. You should get a Remarkable, even though you're the person that made me get the Remarkable, but then you you got rid of yours.
Exactly. So I was actually tempted.
You returned it, right?
No, I actually gave it out.
Oh, okay.
I was actually tempted to buy it again.
Oh, why?
That helped me not.
Why? Okay, we're back.
Okay, yes.
So you were saying that you were going to you were tempted to buy the Remarkable again for some reason.
I was really tempted because I wanted articles. Like I wanted to be able to read articles.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Stuff, but like, and
I don't really like it on the Remarkable though. One thing is that like
I make marks on it. That's what.
But the issue for me with it is the fact that it's not. I think the color thing affects me not being able to. It's black and white, so if you want to highlight something, you're highlighting it in that color, and then also certain times you're reading things that are the color matters if they're showing a graph or something. So I think it's kind of not that convenient for like reading like PDFs or something. So that
you can tell that we're quite geeky.
Geeky is not the word.
Yeah, we're geeky.
Okay. So we'll do another episode where we talk about Notion.
Yeah, we'll talk about Notion. We'll talk about productivity. Organization things.
Yeah.
Like
it's gonna be so much fun
for
us anyway. I don't know about for anybody else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's why I really like it. Like,
okay, so I will buy it then.
No, don't buy it.
No, I mean I'm gonna just do my research. But I really like the fact that it's color.
Yes,
like I really like, and the fact that you can, because I like to write on my books.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I like to write on my books.
And you can obviously, actually, I'm assuming you can highlight and export the highlights.
I don't know.
Okay, that's a big thing that I would need as well, because that's I do that a lot on my Kindle. Highlight a lot of stuff and then I export it and then I put it on my Notion. And I have a table of all the things that I highlighted, and then I can do my notes and stuff. We'll talk about all of this later because that's the whole different rabbit hole.
I'm gonna do like a
oh my gosh. Okay. So every episode you have to come with like a like
really.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah, so it's really nice. It's, cute. But I haven't gotten the stylus yet.
Yeah, that stylus thing is cool.
Yeah, stylus.
I will definitely try that.
And stuff. So that is why I'm trying this.
I like it.
I really hope that this will be the e-reader that
it's just annoying when you're locked. Well, that's what why they do it, to lock you into the system. But I don't know how is Kobo is now its own system that you're being locked into. I'm assuming.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
But I like that. So it's not. I'm already locked in Amazon.
Exactly. And Amazon is already too many things I'm buying from Amazon. So
so let me. And actually have is it pet peeve or annoyance with Amazon, the audiobooks?
Oh, why?
They stole my money. When you just buy one and then they will automatically subscribe you to something, and then it was really, really hard to cancel myself.
Interesting.
Or cancel
the Audible, right?
Yeah, Audible.
Okay, I get what you mean, because it's actually quite hard to unsubscribe from Audible. I've been accumulating credits.
Yes, exactly.
Like I have like 20 credits or something, and because I always go off and on audiobooks. Like sometimes I really like it, so I didn't want to cancel because sometimes I really like it, but there's no way for you to just like cancel but still. Like I've built up so many credits, right? So I'm like, I don't want to keep paying the monthly thing, but there's no way for me to still do that, right? So I don't know. At least I don't think there is. I've not seen any way for me to do that.
I don't like the system.
But I should remove it because I haven't actually listened to an audiobook in like a year, I think. So I think at this point, I definitely don't need that. But okay, cool.
So,
let's see. Okay.
And I think it's Japanese.
Oh, interesting. That's cool. I was gonna think we need like a thing that we do. Oh, okay. So there's this podcast I listen to. It's called Acquired, and they talk about like companies, startups, or not even just startups, just actual companies, and they go into like their whole financial story and all of that. But anyway, at the end of the podcast, they'll do this thing called carve outs, where they just talk about a random thing that they've been like enjoying, so like not related to so like one time they just said, oh, they are watching The Sopranos and they really enjoyed it, or they read this book and they really enjoyed it. So we can do something where we just mention a like random thing at the end of like, okay, I'll go first.
Oh wow, yeah, now we just preparing
no, I didn't even know what I was going to say, but I just thought of it now because it just happened yesterday. Love Island. So we've been watching Love Island, and then it just finished. Actually, should I now give the spoiler? Because the reason why I want people to watch, because anyway, I really enjoy watching Love Island. So
and I'm very judgmental about her watching Love Island.
Okay, so that's but so I guess that's, I don't know. I think I find like dating reality shows very interesting. It's like a social experiment. It's just like interesting.
It's a social experiment that is not like it's fake.
It's not fake like that now. Like the people there are really, obviously they're not all really trying to find love. Some of them are there because they want to like be famous. That's why most of them there are now influencers. But like some of them do actually like, it looks very genuine that they actually like fall in love and stuff. And it's not even just about that. It's just like the interpersonal dynamics, and then they obviously set it up so that like people will argue about over certain things and things happen, and like drama is fun when it's not in your own life, when it's like you're watching it, and then obviously like it's just fun to watch and like judge other people for like doing crazy things. So
like I saw on your Insta stories that like it was a black couple. Is this the first time?
Okay, well I guess we can spoil it for people. This is the first time a black couple has ever won Love Island Love Island UK. So that's why it was like historic. Exactly. Right. So there's that. We literally screamed.
You can see my expression. I'm so like
we literally screamed yesterday. Like it was like 4 of us watching. Me, Tosin, and 2 of our cousins. And like because we were like, oh, it's obviously going to be this other couple, like the white couple, because they are more like they had been together for most of the season. They had said they love each other. They were said they're boyfriend girlfriend. So it just fits the like. And then they're white as well. So it's like it just fits the typical people who win. So we had almost switched off. We weren't even really looking at the TV. We were just like, okay, they're about to say these people's names. And they now said like, oh, these are the people that won. And we literally screamed and like just started like running around. Like, that was crazy. So
Great.
I will also mention one other thing, which is that I just remembered. It's a show on Netflix. It's called The 8th Show. It's a Korean show, I think. I don't want to say too much about it, but it's extremely good. So if I have to recommend a show right now, I will recommend that show. Okay, you do your carve outs or whatever.
The only thing I was always going to recommend something.
Yeah, you can recommend something.
Like, I mean, the TV show as well, like Show. That's the latest one.
Oh yeah,
it was good. I think it was.
I haven't finished it because we started it and then like me and Tosin, and then we like. I think we started traveling, so we kind of fell off, and we haven't gone back, and we were just waiting for it to be done. So to just like, I guess, watch the whole thing. Okay. But what would you give it? Compare it to Game of Thrones season 1.
Oh gosh. You know that I'm not a Games of Thrones person.
You didn't like season 1 or what?
No, it was good. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm not the people that's like,
oh, you didn't think it was?
I'm not.
Okay, compared
to
Mad Men.
My one is my
okay, compared to Mad Men season
is better.
Yeah, but like how much better?
Oh,
like,
I can't. I can't even say it's better because it's. I know you're trying to what's called, and I'm sorry that I'm doing this. But
okay, like, give a rating
because it's just as good, right?
Okay,
it's just as good as Mad Men. Like the details, the everything.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's
okay, so it's more about how much you enjoyed it.
Yes, I'm not saying that Games of Thrones is not.
Fair.
But
yeah.
Mad Men takes something that I.
Yeah,
like,
that's
I'm
true.
Very connected to. Do you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like,
what is your top? Okay, finish first, then I'll ask the question.
The Shogun. I hope I'm saying it properly.
I think it's Shogun.
Like, it just makes you understand. Like, I like the fact that it's making you understand like the cultures and stuff like that. It's something that I feel like you have to watch again.
Yeah, I agree.
It's very detailed, very like. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to.
Because I watched the first episode twice, and that second time I watched it, it was like it just hit different. So
exactly, and stuff. So I think it's excellent, and it was made very well. But I just hope they don't do another season. Oh, do you know what I'm saying? They will not spoil the thing.
Fair.
But
you never know.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like you said something.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask. Well, I want us to stop, so I don't want us to go. But let's just name top 3 TV shows or something. Okay. Like, you don't even have to do it in order. Okay. Like, just, I mean, we know Mad Men is your number 1, but like.
My number 1.
Yeah.
I guess The Wire as well. And then, which other one now? Have we, like, in terms of.
I actually have a list.
You have a list?
There was a time when somebody asked me to create a list, so I did it in terms of like, these are all A+, then these are all A or something like that. So let me see if I can actually find it.
Well, you see, my thing is that, like, to say it, like, I have to put it in categories, like, serious ones, right? Like, sitcoms.
But this is why I like the, like A+ or A. It's not like you're, like...
Because, like, I love Malcolm in the X.
Malcolm in the middle, right? Like, I know that you like that. Yeah,
like 100 times. And I think
so it can be an A+ for you as well. So like,
I guess so. I think it's an excellent TV show. They really
fair.
Yeah, did
for me. I did The Wire, Fleabag. You watched Fleabag, but I don't know if it really hits as much.
Yeah, it doesn't hit as much.
What do you mean you never finished it?
I know you asked me to finish it.
But what does that actually mean? What did you get to?
No, I finished the first season.
Oh, you didn't watch season 2?
No, I didn't watch season 2.
Oh, God.
I'll watch it.
Oh, my goodness. That's so annoying. Especially because season 2, particularly season 2, episode 1, is like the best thing ever.
Oh, okay.
Don't let like Daniel hear that you have not watched it because,
I'm not
I also I really enjoy BoJack Horseman and I watch it. We watch it a lot. I put that for me on like A+ because like it's just something I feel like I can watch again and again and I love it a lot. So I would say those are my 3. Those are the 3 I put on A+.
Okay.
On A I put like Mad Men, Game of Thrones, but like obviously only season 1 to 5. I really like The Last of Us. But that one is just a thing. Okay. How do you want to sign off?
By signing off.
Okay.
Okay. I feel like this was a little rambly, but hopefully.
I think they're all going to be rambly.
Yeah.
But maybe we'll have more. I don't know. We'll see.
Topics so that it stays in one place. Like a kind of.
Exactly. Cool.
Yeah. But this was nice.
Okay.
Like
so.
I felt like I was having a conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
Like and it was.
Exactly. Awesome.
So it seemed natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Bye.
All right. Bye.